Driver, stop.
What troubles in there? Why do you want to stop?
The man up there, he's bleeding to death.
Can't stop. Not here. Brakes won't hold.
Orderly! Orderly!
And just as guilty as a soldier would be who deserted his post under fire. Now, in making an example of you, I
beg your pardon, sir. I have some wounded outside. I'm looking for the...
Oh, yes. You want the Italian unit. We're the English here, you see.
Yes, number 207.
They're in the other wing. Moved in today.
Yes, out that way, straight ahead.
Thank you, Major.
Yes.
What's the girlfriend been doing?
Typical male conceit.
I think they're going to send her back home.
That's a dirty shame. She'll be disgraced.
It's regulations.
At least they might let her have her baby here.
If they send her back now, all her friends will know.
And her family.
She's only herself to blame.
This is war, Fergie, and she loved him. Shh, here they come.
Well, is it necessary for us all to be here at one time? Get back to your posts. You will be packed and ready to leave within the hour.
Molly. Can I help you pack?
I guess so. If you want to.
Why, of course I want to.
Good girl.
I beg your pardon.
I say she's the only human being in the whole lot of us.
I'm sorry, Miss Barkley appears to sympathize with one who has disgraced the uniform we all wear.
Rinaldi!
Federico!
Get away. You're filthy.
You Anglo-Saxons. You're not to clean yourself. Did you bring me some good cases, baby? Did you have trouble finding us?
No.
How do you feel? Is there going to be an offensive?
There's not a
Were you
chance.
under fire? Madonna, but I worried about you.
Yes, I can see how much you've been worrying.
7 operations today, baby. And one of them was beautiful. I took the heart out. It lay in my hand, and it beat like this. You should have seen it. It was lovely. Soon Rinaldi will be the best surgeon in all the corps. Then in all the army. And someday in all of Italy.
Why not in all the world?
Why not? You will like it here, baby.
What sort of a town is this? Any girls?
Many beautiful English nurses.
No, I mean girls.
Girls, too, a house full of them.
Another Villa Rosa?
Some of them have never been to the front before.
Perhaps.
But the nurses are much nicer. The most beautiful is Miss Barkley. I am in love with her.
Does she know it?
Not yet. Have you any money?
Yes.
Lend me 50 lire.
What for?
I want to make on Miss Barkley the impression of a man of sufficient wealth.
All right.
Thank you. You are my great and good friend and financial protector.
You're an ass.
And now we will eat and drink, and I will take you to meet Miss Barkley. But you must make for me a good impression upon her.
Now, listen.
But you must. And you can have a nurse, too. There is another one named Miss Ferguson. She is also very, very nice.
No.
No?
First, we will eat and drink. And then we'll go and see the girls who have never been to the front before. Yes?
Yes.
You know what an American is.
Yes.
What is it? She doesn't know. Well, I'm an American.
Then what are you doing here?
Drinking mostly.
He liked the uniform.
Wrong. I like the language.
Then what were you doing in Italy?
Studying.
Studying what?
Architecture. You know what that is?
Yes.
What? You see, she doesn't know. Neither do I.
Oh, you got too much wine.
It's filthy wine. It takes the enamel off your teeth and leaves it on the roof of your mouth. Where was I?
Architecture.
Oh, yes. Look, I'll explain. This, my dear, is called an arch.
The arch, my dear, is perhaps the oldest of architectural devices. Architecture. The very word will tell you how inextricably the two are one. In a word, my dear, architecture is the most ancient of the arts, just as yours is the most ancient of the professions. You better put your shoe on, you'll get cold feet.
If you please, I'd like to go now. The air raid seems to be over.
Catherine! 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 Here I am, Fergie. I'm coming. Oh, I'm worried. Oh.
Oh, do you think I've been blown away?
I didn't know what to think. Nobody saw where you went. Who's that man?
Oh, I don't know. Some lunatic. Come on.
Yes. What if we take the mountains to the north? Behind them are more mountains, and behind those, more yet.
And we take them all. Only if the Austrians stop fighting. One side must stop.
Stop? It'll go on forever.
Like him.
The priest wants the Austrians to win the war.
Oh, no, it is not true.
But you don't want us to attack.
If we must have war, I suppose we have to attack. Oh, but so many die that way.
But what is death to a Christian?
Don't encourage him, Fergie.
Frederico. Oh, you are back safe.
Hello, Father.
I am so glad.
The priest prayed for you, Federico. Every time you go up, he does the same.
Oh, I pray for you all. You are late, baby. How is it up there?
Quiet?
You nearly missed the party. But it is very dull.
But Miss Barkley is here and her friend Miss Ferguson, the one you will like. Come. Miss Barkley, permit me to present to you my friend and war brother, Lieutenant Henry. He has just returned back from the front.
How do you do?
How do you do?
And this is Miss Ferguson.
How do you do?
How do you do?
He begins again, that fellow. Quick, let us go into the garden. Now, you stay here. I will find something for us to drink. Asti, grappa, vermouth, which do you like?
All of them.
Then you shall have all of them.
Nice out here.
Isn't it? We seem fated to bump into each other in the dark.
I'm sorry about that. I mistook you for someone else.
So I gathered.
I'd been drinking.
I gathered that, too.
Mad?
No. You're an American, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then what are you doing in the Italian army?
Well, it's not really the army. It's only the ambulance.
It's very odd, though. Why'd you do it?
I don't know. Why did you?
Oh, I joined up in England. Besides, the boy I was engaged to had gone across.
Where is Miss Ferguson?
Why don't you go see?
Yes, do bring her out, Captain Rinaldi.
Have some?
Thanks.
He's sore.
What for?
Because I'm here with you. Women prefer him as a rule. Shall we take a walk?
Yes, let's.
Where is he now?
Who?
The boy you're engaged to.
He's dead.
Oh.
He was killed in the Somme.
Were you engaged long?
8 years. We grew up together.
Why didn't you marry?
I didn't know what the war was like then. If I had it to do over again, I'd marry him. Or anything. When I joined up, I remember having this silly idea that he might come to the hospital where I was. With a saber cut, I suppose, and a bandage around his head. Shot through the shoulder. Something picturesque.
This is the picturesque front, not France.
He didn't have a saber cut. They blew him to bits. What are you thinking about now?
About whiskey.
What about whiskey?
About how nice it is. And you're nice, too.
No.
Why not?
No, don't.
Yeah.
No, please. I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?
It's all right.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry, really. I just couldn't bear the nurse's evening off aspect of it.
It's quite all right. I don't mind at all.
Poor man.
You see, I've been leading a funny sort of life. Besides, you're so very beautiful.
You don't have to talk a lot of nonsense. I said I'm sorry. We could get along.
Couldn't we?
You're sweet.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you're a dear. I'd be very glad to have you kiss me now, if you don't mind.
You are looking for someone?
Have you seen Miss Barkley?
Miss Barkley?
Didn't she go out there with you?
With me? No.
But just a little while ago.
I thought I saw her go out to the garden gate with the Lieutenant Henry.
She went out with an officer, alone?
Well, perhaps I was mistaken. You know, it is quite dark out there.
Oh, she wouldn't do that.
No, I am sure I was mistaken.
Where is she, then?
You're a grand girl.
I'm a crazy girl
Why?
to stay out here.
It's nice. Isn't that enough?
It's nice. I suppose that has to be enough for people who are living as we live.
Back home, I'd have courted you and sent you flowers.
Out here, you crowd it all into 1 hour.
Isn't that the way it's got to be out here? Look. Tomorrow morning, I've got to go up to the front again. And if a shell got me, and you never saw me again, then we'd both be sorry that we'd been so formal and waited. Besides, what's there so fine in putting it off, dragging it out, giving me your lips tonight,
No.
and your throat tomorrow?
No, wait. No, please. No.
Catherine.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks for the lovely concert.
I hope you are not worried about Miss Barkley.
It's not like her to disappear this way.
Well, perhaps she felt ill and went home alone.
Perhaps. Good night. Come, girls. Come. Come along.
Why didn't you tell me?
It doesn't matter. If it had to happen, I'd rather it were like this.
I couldn't know.
In a churchyard under the stars.
Well, why not?
Why not? There's a war on. And tonight, who cares? And tomorrow, who knows? What did you say your name was?
Stop it.
If you knew how I was back home, you'd see the funny side of it.
Please, stop it.
Oh, we blame everything on the war, but that's rot. It's something in ourselves. The lady sat in the public square and mourned her lost innocence.
Don't be sorry.
I'm not.
I love you.
Oh, darling.
Did you have a nice time, baby? You made progress with her, eh?
We're friends, if that's what you mean.
I mean, was she nice to you, practically speaking?
Shut up.
I am a man of extreme delicacy, but was she...
Rinaldi, will you please shut up? If you want to be a friend of mine, shut up.
I am your best friend and your war brother.
Then shut up.
Miss Barkley prefers you to me. That is very clear. But Miss Ferguson is very nice, too.
You like her?
No.
That you, of all people. A lot of geese, that's what you are. Silly geese, stuffed with bunk about woman's part in the war. We must bring solace to the men who fight, sacrifice ourselves, give ourselves. If you'd known him for a long time, or been in love with him, but you only met him tonight.
How long must you know a man before you can love him?
Are you pretending to be in love with that man?
I think I am, Fergie. I must be. Or it couldn't have happened.
You're just another conquest to him. 1 in 100. You'll probably never see him again.
He said if he'd met me back home, he'd have courted me, sent me flowers. But now, I suppose I won't ever see him again.
Ciao, baby. Good luck.
Turn back.
Back?
Yes, back. I want to see Miss Barkley. She's on duty. Wait, you can't go in there.
Hey, why we come back here for? The tenant, he knows what he's doing, please.
What's wrong, Bonelli? Don't we ever get started here?
We got a plenty of time.
Hold it. I thought you started. What are you doing here?
We come back, Signor Capitano. Tenant, he forgot something.
Oh.
You're all right, aren't you?
Yes, I'm all right.
I thought... You see, I'm going to be away for a while, and I didn't want you to think that I'd just gone away.
No,